So today's topic is the number one secret of feeling very confident and having an incredible night when approaching beautiful women.
I got them keys, keys, keys. 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 We go to court, we gon' plead the field. I know the judge, I'ma shoot him some chips. I got them keys, keys, keys. I got them keys, keys, keys.
Quick question, even though that I don't expect you to reply back right now, maybe in the comment section, but not right now. But quick question, just to go ahead and ask yourself. Every night that you go out, are you having trouble in getting in a better state? Are you having trouble in approaching women? Are you having trouble in having a good night every single night that you go out? If so, this video is for you. So basically, I used to be one of those guys, right? I used to be one of those guys that will go out, and let's say that I'll go out one day, and that day will be incredible. Like I'll go out, I'll have an amazing night. I'll talk to a whole bunch of girls. I'll talk to a lot of guys, and I'll just be very social throughout the whole night. And I'll have a good night. I'll end up pulling, and I'll just be like, wow, this is so easy. I could do this every day. And then after that day, I'll go out again the next day and it'll be different. It wouldn't be the same. And I'll be like, what's going on here? Like I'll go out, I'll be more stifled. I don't really want to talk to people, and I don't really want to do anything, and I'm just hoping that somehow maybe being out, and talking to the first person is gonna get me out of my head. But what I realized was that even if I started approaching people, even if I started going up to them, sometimes I'll just get in the worst mood, and at the end of the night I'll just end up leaving home. And I couldn't figure out why. What was that? Like, what was going on? And I'll see, girls, and I wouldn't even want to talk to them. Like, I'll be too much in my head. And even if I did talk to them, most likely I got rejected, and most likely they didn't want to talk to me. And I couldn't understand that because the night before that, I was having an incredible night. I was the life of the party. So I'll be like, what's going on here? Like, what the hell am I doing wrong? So basically, I still go out, and I thought that, maybe it was that I wasn't in state. So I started, saying, well, let me get in state, and I'll start like just trying to get in state, sometimes I even rely on alcohol, back in the days. I'll rely on alcohol to basically get me in state, and still it wouldn't work. So a lot of people would say, hey man, if you're in a bad mood, just drink some and it'll make it easier for you. And for a time I used to believe that, because whenever I was in a good mood, I'll start drinking and I'll get even in a better mood. So I'll be like, yeah, it's alcohol. But then let's say that I'll be in a bad mood and then I'll start drinking. And when I'll start drinking, I'll get in the worst mood. Like I'll start drinking and I'll just get in the worst mood, and I just really did not want to be there. And I'm a natural asshole. So whenever I'm in a bad mood and I start drinking, basically I just become a big ass asshole, and I'm already an asshole. So it's just like times 7 or something. I don't know. But anyways, so it just got me in a worse mood. So even though that I knew that this was affecting me, I still kind of did it every day. Not every day, but every time that I went out, I have an incredible night. The next night, I did the same thing, and I wouldn't even have a good night. And it was like this for a long time. I didn't know what it was. I just like, hey, maybe it's me. Maybe it's me. I need to get in the state. And a lot of these things, nobody ever, you never think, hey, you should do something different. Maybe the reason why you're having a bad night is because you keep trying to do the same thing over and over again. So what I did was that I was like, okay, let me think what was going on here. What is so different about this night that's different about these other nights? So I discovered that it's basically the way that you look at it. See, it's a mindset. And I know a lot of you is going to be like, oh my God, I thought you were going to give me a pill. No, but it's good. It's good stuff, man. Just listen. Check it out. It's a mindset. So what I discovered that night that I was going to go out, that I had an incredible night and all this confidence to approach every single woman, was that I was thinking of having a good night. Like from the time that I got up to the time that I head to the club or to the bar or whatever, I was thinking about it, and I was just thinking that I was gonna go good, and I was gonna have an extremely great night, and I'll feel very confident when approaching women. And then I just went ahead and dissected that a little bit more. I was like, okay, I was thinking that I was gonna have a great night, so that means that I was gonna have a great night. But how that made me very confident when approaching women. See, the thing about it is that if I already think that I'm gonna have a great night, whenever I started approaching women, basically, I was thinking that it was already gonna go good. I wasn't thinking about the bad things, about, oh my God, it's gonna go bad, and she's gonna reject me. And most of us do that. And I always say, don't care about the outcome. Don't care. But see, a lot of us, we say that, but we think that is, we just say, okay, I don't care about the outcome, so fuck it if I get rejected, right? That's what we think. So we actually are looking to get rejected. And we say we don't care about it, but that's exactly what we're looking for. And if we're thinking about it already, we're already thinking about getting rejected, most likely we will get rejected because we're already in a bad mood. We're just going up to them, and whenever we're going up to the girls, we're already thinking, I don't care if she rejects me, whatever, right? But it's like two wolves. Which one are you feeding more? The positive one or the negative one? Even if you say I'm a realist, I believe that I'm a realist as well. If you say I'm a realist, which one are you feeding more? If you say, there's a possibility that I can't get rejected. That's a rejection figure, my bad. I can't get rejected, and it's a possibility that I can't get approved. So whenever you say, I don't care if I get rejected, most likely you are going to get rejected because you're thinking about the rejection. You're not thinking about the approval. You're thinking about the rejection. So what this does to you is that since you're thinking of the rejection, you start getting in a bad mood. You're already thinking that she's going to reject you. So as soon as you don't see that, as soon as you approach a girl and you don't see that smile, you don't see that, the girl being very receptive to you, you start getting even in a worse mood because you already know you were going to get rejected. So as soon as you see that, you start relying on her to make you feel better. You just start getting in a worse mood because you already thought that you were going to get rejected. So as soon as she starts giving you that you're getting rejected, you just take it as in, I don't give a shit. And you just walk away, right? Okay, so basically, what I discovered is that whenever I'm having a great night, whenever I think that I'm gonna have a great night, and I go out and I start meeting people and stuff like this, my emotions just start hyping up. It just start getting better. And the thing about it is that I'm offering value when I go up to people now because I'm having a great time. I'm having a bomb time. And whenever I'm going up to people, I'm making them laugh. I'm offering them my vibe. I'm offering them a good time. And whenever I think like, man, I hope today is a good night. I hope I get approved tonight. You're trying to take something from them. And I'm pretty sure you've heard this before, but it's real. And you're trying to take something from them, and they kind of sense that. People kind of sense that. I sense that too. Whenever people are talking to me for a reason, because I could feel that they want something from me, I really don't want to talk to those people. Unless, I'm like, hey, I'm in a good spirit. I'm like, hey, what's up? Yeah, whatever. You need something? Okay, I got you. And whatever that it is, I don't know what the hell it could be, but and whatever it is. So basically, people could feel that. People could feel that you're going up to them for something. It might be an approval. It might be a drink. It might be a dance. It might be validation. Whatever it is, I don't know. But they can sense that. We can sense that. So people, their natural reaction to that is just to be like, oh no, thank you. So that's exactly what it is. So the secret to feeling confident and having a great night is basically what you're thinking about before you go to the environment, before you go up to that girl. So if you're having a great time, if you're already having a great time, if you already think that you're going to have a great time, whenever you approach that person, they can sense that. They can sense that you're there just to have a good time. You look like you're having a good time, and they want to be part of your circle. And they think that you're a cool person. They just want to talk to you, So the confidence comes from you having a great time. You're just having a great time. So whenever you're going up to people, you're offering value. You're bringing the party to them. So basically that makes you confident. You already think that it's going to go all right. You already think that it's going to go great because you're in a great mood. So whenever you start thinking like that, you already think that everything is going to go right. So whenever you approach them, things start going right because you're in a great mood. And even if they go wrong, your mind doesn't perceive it like that. Your mind perceives it as more fun. Even if they reject you, you don't even take it harshly. because you're just like, oh, okay, cool, great. And then you just keep going because of the fact that you're already in a good mood. So you don't need their approval for you to have a great night, because you're already having a great night. So you keep moving. So your mind doesn't see it as a rejection. Your mind just sees it as you being social and you just talking to random people. So that's basically it. So the secret is your mindset, how you think. Basically how you think before you go to the environment. Like if you start thinking about it before you get there, like I'm gonna have a great night, I'm gonna have a good time tonight, and you start feeling excited about being there, once you're there, that leads you into an incredible night. And all this bullshit that's going around you, all this negative shit, it doesn't even bother you because you're already having a great night. And you just think that you're going to have a great night, so you end up having a great night. Even if bullshit is thrown at you, you still keep having a great night. And you feel very confident when approaching women because you already think that it's going to go right. You already think that it's just going to add into your freaking fun. So that makes you very confident because you already think that it's going to go right. You're thinking about the way that once you approach that person, everything is going to go great. Like you could already even imagine it going great before you even open them. And most of us don't do that. Most of us think about all the negative shit that could happen. And then that's when we approach the people. And we already approach them thinking bad, and it gets us in a bad mood and a bad vibe. And at the end, they do, just kind of leave. So that's basically it. It's your mindset. Just change it. Just change the way that you look at your nights. Just start saying to yourself that you're going to have an incredible night when you go out, and actually believe it, and you will have an incredible night. And how to feel very confident, just picture everything going right before you do the approach. Before you do the approach, just think about everything going right. Like everything that could go right with that person before you approach them. And most likely, you'll have a positive approach. So anyways, that's it. Thank you for watching. This is The Secret. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and share.
DJ Khaled. I got the keys. I got the keys.